He mocked me for loving coin. He stole my all favorite games, and he thought he could get away with it until one letter, just one, blew his perfect little life to pieces. If you have ever been used, disrespected, or underestimated, this is the kind of revenge story you are going to love. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around because this petty teenage revenge still satisfying 30 years later. Let's rewind back to the 90s, back when PC games come on floppy disk, and getting your hands on something like Dome 2 or Monkey Island was like striking gold. I was just a teenager, and like most girls who loved computers back then, I was very much in the minority. There was not many of us, especially not ones who saved up every penny to buy games from overseas. My best friend and I would pool our money, order games by airmail, and wait weeks, sometimes months, for our precious floppy disk to arrive. We shared everything. We had trade, copy, yes, even the protection, and sport each other's obsession because we could not afford to buy every game on our own. It was not just entertainment, it was identity, it was belonging. And then he showed up. He was the new kid. Let's call him Jason. Tall, smug, dressed way better than the rest of us. He came from a well-off family and acted like it. One day, he casually mentioned that his uncle had a huge collection of PC games. Naturally, my bestie and I were intrigued. We thought, finally someone who gets it. So we did what any gamer would do. We offered to trade. We gave him our games, the Stallers, Dome to the Monkey Island stories, so he could make copies. In return, we got scratched floppies, broken files, corrupted data. Some came back with sticky stains. Don't ask. He gave him gems, and he handed us trash. And every time we bought it up, it was, oh, sorry, must have been a bad copy. Or worse, he just shrugged. After a few months, it became crystal clear he had played us. But it was not just the games. He was also a loudmouth. One of those boys who thought being rude was charming. And he loved mocking me for being a Queen fan. Freddie Mercury was everything to me. A voice like no one else. A soul that did not care what other thought. But Jason, he did say things like, "Oh, Queen, you know, Freddie was gay, right? Ads, that's what happened when you are disgusting." He had say it loud, in front of people. And you know what stunned most? No one stopped him. They just laughed or looked away. But I did not forget, and I did not forgive. So when our class had to attend an AIDS awareness event later that year, my friend and I looked at each other. We did not even need to speak. We both know it was payback time. At that event, they handed out flyers, informational stuff about safe sex, ads, homosexuality, and more. They even gave out condoms with the foundation's logo on them. Everyone else was giggling, being immature, but we collected as many as we could. You see, we were one of the few girls in class who had access to a computer and an inkjet printer at home. We designed a letter, not just any letter, a perfectly forget one. We used the AIDS Foundation logo, made it look as official as possible, and wrote, "Dear Jason, thank you for your letter. We understand how difficult it is being open about your sexuality at your age. We hope these pamphlets will answer some of your questions. And please always remember to practice safe sex." We include every single flare and about 4 or 5 condoms, then address the envelope to Mr. Jason. Not Jason because he knew exactly who opened the mail in that house. 3 days later, Jason did not come to school. Then another day passed, still no sign. On the third day, he came in with eyes that looked hollow and puffy, like someone had cried themselves to sleep 3 nights in a row. Word started spreading. His mom had screamed, his dad had rugged. There were rumors of yelling matches, of him being grounded, phones taken, internet cut off. he was under lockdown, and his parents convinced he was gay. In their ultra conservation Catholic household, this was not just drama, this was disgrace. And we watched in fold, casually sipping our juice boxes. Eventually, Jason cornered us. You two had something to do with his, did not you? We did not deny it. We did not gloat either. We just told him the truth. You stole from us. You mocked us. And now you know what it feels like. His face turned grey. The next day, we were sitting in the principal's office. Jason's parents were there, clutching the letter like it was radioactive. We got detention. We got the speech about boundaries and going too far. But you know what else we got? Our dignity back. After that, Jason returned every single game, did not say a word. He avoided me in the halls, did not make eye contact, did not mock anyone anymore. And I realized something. Revenge does not have to be loud. It does not have to be valiant. Sometimes it's a well-written letter. Sometimes justice comes in an envelope. I don't regret it. He played the victim, but he had been the villain all along. All we did was write the final chapter of his own story and let karma seal the envelope. If this story made you smirk or gave you goosebumps, smash that like button and tell me in the comments what's the most satisfying revenge you have ever seen. And for more story where karma does exactly what it should, make sure you subscribe. Until next time, stay sharp, stay kind, and never underestimate the quiet girl with a printer.